keep that, but not really, okay? Because it's a big deal. 30 years. It's a big deal. Many people don't know that Dwana was 12 years old when she accepted the position. She's 42 now. So what I thought we'd do is, I thought, in light of that, I was just a baby when she accepted the job. So I thought I'd look back and give you an idea of what was going on in the world 30 years ago, right? When she took this position, kind of give you an idea. So the year that Dwana became the choir director here, the first Blockbuster movie store opened in Texas. That's interesting, isn't it? Popular movies were Back to the Future and The Goonies. In 1985, the Titanic was discovered on the ocean floor. The Nintendo video game was released, 85. Top TV shows were The Cosby Show, The Golden Girls, Cheers, and Dallas. 45 singers came together to record We Are the World. Remember that? Way back when. And Coca-Cola introduced New Coke. Not a big hit. And they came back just a few months later and interrupted General Hospital to tell the world that Coca-Cola was bringing back Coke Classic, if you remember that. 1985, I started middle school. So, it's not true. That's not true. But what I really want to say to you in all seriousness this morning is, 30 years is a long time, but I know that I speak on everyone's behalf here to say that we would really love 30 more years with Dwana as choir director here at the church. So we have something from the church that I want to give Dwana. So Dwana, if you would stand, I want to just read this plaque to you. It says, presented to Dwana Malone in grateful appreciation for 30 years of faithful service and leadership as choir director. Thank you for sharing your love for God through music. So we love you. We appreciate you, not just for what you do here, but for the whole church.
I'm so glad this was not a surprise. Jay had told me about 2 weeks ago, and that gave me time to think. And I think we've been sort of having the Grammy Awards for Tunnel Hill United Methodist Church, because Cindy was recognized for 25 years of service recently, and Hiram was recognized for 50 years on the organ, and now me for 30. So that's over 100 years of service in music, 100 years.
Amazing.
I think that's awesome. You get a job here, you don't want to leave. But when I thought about it, I thought of 3 things. First off, it's so embarrassing. This is embarrassing to be the one getting recognition. I love to give recognition. I love for the choir members to have a solo and really highlight people in the choir, so you see there's a lot of great people, doing different things. And so it's embarrassing. The second thing, it's humbling. When I started this 30 years ago, I was asked to fill in by Dottie Griffin. She said, would I mind just filling in, because she was going to step out for a little bit, and I said, sure. And so I really had no training, nothing about choirs. I didn't know music. I had played the clarinet in the elementary band and in the high school, the middle school. And when I was a senior, I was the drum majorette, like Sarah Davenport today. So I had a little bit of that training maybe. But it was just humbling that they would ask me to do the job. And then it's been amazing when you think, 30 years, that has gone by like that. I mean, what have you been doing for 30 years? And I thought, we started when Tatum was 1, I started, and then we added Taylor, and we added Tessa, and now 3 grandkids, and so Joe has babysat a lot. For me to do the choir directing job, he has babysat a lot, and he never complains when I say, I need to get to the church, or, I'm going to get over there about 4:15 before we start at 5, and I need to do this. He never complains, so that's been good. But when I look back on 30 years, I've served 6 pastors and 4 or 5 piano players, 2 organ players, when you count the ones that fill in with them, and so many wonderful volunteer choir members. And that's what makes our choir and our music special. So, thank you.
I've served have something special that they want to give you right now, too. How nice. She might not let go of those.
These are my 3 grandchildren. Our 3 grandchildren.
Here, I'm taking them, put them under here for you. They might want to join the choir. You guys want to sing with the choir this morning? She's going to hang on to those flowers, I think. Well done, guys. Well done. Before we go to God in prayer this morning,